My Gavanen Melonin, and well met indeed. I am Arachir Galadirthan, head of the modding team behind Divide and Conquer, but we're not playing that. We're playing Total War Warhammer 2, and welcome back indeed. We are hopefully finally consolidating our own lands, and they won't rebel as much, and we can then start pressing out. Now, I've been reprimanded in the comments of the last video of Warhammer 2 for being a little unfair to the public order system in the game, with many suggesting that SFO makes the game harder. So, sorry, I'm pressing all sorts of buttons, that's what I'm after. So SFO makes the game harder and makes the public order harder to deal with, and that actually in the base game, it isn't a challenge to deal with public order. And so if that is indeed true, then I apologise for throwing dirt on what is so far been a very fun game. Someone has got the Sword of Cain.
Show me the accused. They will be judged.
Yes! The disgusting, stinking rat man has been sent packing. And Hertwig van Hal has gone up a level. So he will cleanse corruption better for us now, and he will assassinate better for us now. Perfect. That will see the corruption here drop even faster. Brilliant. And get rid of this horrible grey, disgusting colouring around the edges. I've also been told, of course, that part of the reason why we make absolutely no money is because I've got very damn expensive troops. I mean, there's over 1,000 gold coins in just those 3 units alone. So that would indeed answer that, make up for that.
Huntsmarshal.
So there's a very real, there's a question we must ask ourselves in that: do we want to disband some of these units to save a little bit of money? And to be honest, I think in order to actually expand out and do stuff, there's very little choice but to get rid of some of these units. But I like so many of them. See, those don't do very much. Like, 1 unit of Reichsguard is worth 3 swordmen. And the war wagon is 2 swordmen. I think we'll get rid of the war wagon, because those are actually quite replaceable. No, we're already up to 600.
Marcus Wolfhart.
Cheers, Marcus. Thanks for that. And then the demogryphs are 531. But they're already 9 unit rank. Oh, dear. Even the heroes are expensive, and we can't get rid of those, though, can you? Oh, you can, but you wouldn't want to. It's good to factor those into your pricing strategy right from the off. Wolfkin are good. Well, the Wolfkin have no experience, so let's get rid of them.
Marcus Wolfhart.
That gives us a little bit more money. And I assume our order is going up because the army is present. Yeah, loads of characters. The taxes, they don't like being taxed, but you've got no choice. You've got to be taxed, you idiots. But who are we actually now up against? Who despises us the most? We're at war with the Cult of Pleasure, but they're bloody miles away, so I don't know why they're at war with us. Of course, we're at war with the random rebel people. The Blue Vipers don't like us, but we aren't at war with them. They are, yeah, they're our little northern blocker. When they go down, we'll be concerned. The Exiles of Nehek, far to the north. They quite like us. And then, of course, we've got all the Vampire Coast. Perhaps with our great corruption cleansing powers, it is time to move on the Vampire Coast. But I just don't want to. I hate all of their corruption so much. This whole region is probably... Our troops will probably die just being in the region. But then we've got to fight them eventually. But the Lizardmen, we don't have that problem, and they're just to our south. Although, look, the Order of Lawmasters is already up to that point. The Defenders of the Great Plan have one of those regions, and then there's Itza. I think we've got no choice but to go against the Lizards, to be honest. They will have to die. So we'll start by just claiming Chakwa. So move over there, and then we'll end the turn. We shall press south, and we shall hope that the Vampire Coast will sort of leave us alone, maybe. It's a terrible plan, really. But either the lizards from the south are going to attack us, or the vampires are going to attack us. And I don't know why, but I just don't want to fight the vampires, because I know that corruption causes your troops to die by merely being in that region. Oh, 5,000 gold coins, you absolute stunner. Let's put that to good use. New Altdorf, definitely upgrade there. Thank you very much. Wolf Hill can upgrade its barracks. Do we even want a barracks in Wolf Hill? We've got one in the northern point. But then, no, this is a better place to actually train troops because it's got 3 buildings. 3 locations. But we've got our temple. We got our tavern for the tap room, so we don't need either of those. See, so moving the barracks out to... Where are we here? Wolf's Ridge. Yeah, moving the barracks to Wolf's Ridge would be good. So we move the barracks to Wolf's Ridge, so you can be destroyed. And we'll think about what we're going to change you for. I'm feeling the same over here. I just don't think we should have a barracks in Port Franz. I don't think we'd want to train troops from here. It'd be much better served as something else. But then we want them for the garrison. It gives 2... What did the building slot? It gives 2 units of garrison. We're tier 2. So yeah, 2 units are coming from that. Is there something else we would want here? We could go for the roads. It's always nice. You get some free company militia. You get growth. Campaign movement range starting in this province. Not this region, this province. So that's good. So that would give roads in the whole of whatever the province is called. Scorpion Coast. There we go. I know I'd find it eventually. Could also give the Night Watch, Public Order bonuses, the Common Temple, unlocks technologies, Public Order, Untainted, an income from all buildings in that province. And it provides 2 swordmen as a garrison, but it costs 7,500. Goodness gracious. We won't be able to build that anytime soon. The paved roads are 2,000, so we could build those almost straight away by demolishing that. I wouldn't say no to paved roads, to be honest. I like Free Company Militia. I think they're a good, solid unit. And what do we get losing them for? Spearmen and swordmen. It's not the end of the world, is it? And it gives more money to the rest of the buildings in the province. But this is not really a... I think I will do that. We'll get rid of that and we'll put roads in their place. Nice. And we've still got 1,600. So why not upgrade the farms?
No greater marksman.
Although we do need to save up a bit of money because Chakwa, in order to actually claim Chakwa, we have to pay to build it into a town, don't we? The corruption up there is absolutely non-existent. And the corruption down here, I'd like you to go and search those ruins because there's a strong possibility that there's Skaven hiding in those ruins because you little bugger rat people just are everywhere. I burn you out of your holes and you find new ways to torment me. How many of your leaders and, quote, noblemen must I impale with my arrows before you learn that we are not to be messed with?
For you are the hunted.
Hello, are you declaring war on me? Yes, you are. Idiots.
Ready to do the guild's bidding.
Oh, yes, I will do that. Untainted dropping
Marcus Wolfhard.
for the low price of 1,000. You are helping out our forces. What does Resolute do? Charge bonus? Oh, I'm not bothered about that at all. Missile damage 12% for all missile units. Yep. Gives him better range. That's probably quite good, to be honest. Towers in siege battles. Leadership aura size increases. Improve him. Let's increase his leadership aura size. We need Marcus Wolfhard to increase because, as you have all reminded me, Quartermaster I'm still a point away from, which will reduce our upkeep still further. And then we could get Leader of Renown as the other point as well. That'll boost that army there. I think you're all as upgraded as you're going to be. Yes, you are. So that's good. Right, so spend some of this money on the ruins of Chakwa. Oh, surprise, surprise. The Skaven occupy Chakwa, and the lizards are moving in for them. Oh, how I hate thee! Oh, we can damage walls. That's cool. Should we turn you into someone who actually... No, why? We'll definitely be able to get everything here, so we might as well keep you at the moment as an off-field general.
Wolfhard. Let's go.
Do you get free cheaper upkeep if we put you in that mode? Constant casualty, immune to an image replenishment pool, campaign movement range, leadership, melee defense. No, and why would I put you over there? We know we're going to be attacked from over there. So moving back to the other way. So where the question is the cavern of Mlexagawa. Hualotal is probably down there. Maybe the caverns are in the middle. Can we bypass maybe? We'll go that way. We'll see. We'll try and press out and take out the defenders of the Great Pan. Pan? They're quite fond of pans. Roads. It was going to take such a long time to... Oh, we can also get the grazing pasture as a unique, but it's not really worth it, is it? And there's the temple that's suggested, but 7,500 is a lot of money. Oh, that's the one that gives the income, of course. Sorry, that was the bit of the income one. We're going to go for that. No, it only actually gives a growth bonus. It's not really all that useful, is it? I think we should probably go for money, to be honest. We get a swordman and a crossbowman garrison by the end of it, and we just get money. Yeah, let's just do that. Turn it into a bit of a money-providing region. And what are we going to build over here? I hear you cry. Troops. We will make the creeping jungle our recruitment point. So, you can't train anything at the moment, but it's going to be military buildings. Yeah. So don't worry about anything else yet. You're going to be military buildings when the time comes. Just so we're ready when the time comes. Hertwig, get back into our lands and root out corruption where you find it. Or actually, if you could go and scout out these people, because we're going to have to fight the undead. It's coming, isn't it? But right now, we want to stop these defenders of the plan, because they're going to be a pain in the neck. But there's the lizards. They're going for Chakwa. Who knows what's going to happen over there? Who knows? So, I skipped forward a few turns because we were just moving our army around. So I think it's only 3 turns or something like that. And unfortunately, I don't know why I did not think that that was going to happen. They declared war on us for a reason. And of course, I stupidly kept moving my army to the east. And you're probably all screaming at the screen. Unfortunately, Wolf's Ridge has been sacked like 3 times now by the defenders of the Great Plan, who have an absolutely garbage army that as soon as we catch up with, we will annihilate, because it is just skink cohorts for days, and then 4 units of the skirmishes. So Hatrababa, the Croxicor Ancient, is not going to put up much of a fight when we actually get to the bugger. But we're making we're making better money now. And we've got a few more options available to us. We would have had just a little bit more money, but sadly, we don't. Because they keep raiding us, which is very frustrating. But we've also now lost our sole barracks, because that was on Wolf's Ridge. So that's always great and fun to see. But we will chase down the defenders of the Great Plan, we'll kill them, and then we will go after their region, which is, as we thought, here-ish. In fact, it's probably right there underneath that mountain. And hopefully it will be something that we can capture relatively easily. And we will do. The other Lizardmen, the ones with the grey icon, I can't remember their name. I try not to concern myself with the names of these lesser beings. They did attack the Skaven. But they didn't win. So Chakwa is now held by Clan Fester. And the lizard folk retreat with their tails rather firmly between their legs as we go from decisive defeat to decisive defeat as these bastards swarm through our land.
The nation calls.
But before we fight, we can upgrade her, so let's do that. She can have her speed increased. She can do more damage. I'll have 2 of those, please. Thank you very much.
Marcus Wolfhart. Mobilize.
You can't run forever, you great cowardly monsters! Now that is overwhelmingly in our favour, but we're going to fight it anyway because I want to see these fools die.
So what's mine?
I want to see every last lizard bastard run or die. And I shall make sure we put them down. Look how pathetic they are. How much garbage can you bring to a match is the question, isn't it? Kill them all. Every single one of them. Where's the big bad enemy leader who we are going to make sure dies? Hello, friend. You're going to die today. And I am going to be the one that ensures it.
Weapons at the ready.
Crossbowman, stand your ground.
Swordsman.
Swordman, nice wide line.
Our orders.
Cavalry, prepare. I'm just going to charge you in. Outriders, you can cover that side in case anything happens.
Yes, laddie.
Come and stand in front of the crossbows, actually, and then you might be able to affect all of them. Yeah, there we are.
Child of Kurnos.
Oh no, you're coming with me. You are definitely coming with me. Can you shoot him? Yeah. Marcus Wolfhart.
Conditions acceptable. Marcus Wolfhard.
Don't fire at will. Slow it down, slow it down. You, love. Stop him. Marcus. Everyone, give him all you have. There's probably hotkeys for those buttons that I should get used to using, I suppose. But there he goes. Oh, sorry, wrong way. The arrows fly, the arrows hit hard. He's trapped beneath the web. Right, that's the mission you're gonna get. Run! Get yourselves out of there! Go on. Cannon fire! Your target? Hot Rababa. Bring him down. Archers, let's move the outriders a bit. Archers, come over there. Are they coming through the trees? Yes, they are. Right. Cavalry. You have your targets. Your orders are set. Wipe them out. All of them. Good charge from the Reichsguard. The demigriffs absolutely scatter the lizards. See, I know these 3 units are expensive, but damn are they useful. Marcus is not yet back into position, but she is. Focus your fire. What options have you got there? Oh, it affects all the allies in there. Oh, that's cool. Bring him down, bring him down. I'm not bothered about reinforcements, we won't even entertain those. Ah, you guys did not get away and you're going to die. Guesses. Similarly, outriders. Yeah, those huntsmen are all going to die. The cavalry survive alright when you forget about them. Ah, and the enemy lord has died. Brilliant. No, not at that one. Shoot them in the back. Come on, get the huntsman out. I told you to run. Oh, and you're dead, you stupid idiots. Well, they were overcome and they died. I mean, we can train them back again, but I might just let them die. Something still fights, but I'm not really sure what. Cannons still fire. No, this is absolutely over. I don't know what's... There we are, there they go. Keep up any fire that you can. Kill everything you can. The outriders are so useful. Particularly, obviously the grenade one. I don't think the cannon one is all that. Oh, the hand cannoneer version, sorry. And we lost all of our white wolves. Did they get any recuperation? Oh, possibly. Do they have any kind of reviving? The outriders took 201 down. That's so useful. 101 from the Reichsguard. 126 demigriffs. Hut Rababa. You are dead. If I destroy the defenders of the Great Plaid, will they actually be destroyed? Or is it some sort of, like, horde faction? Is it going to be another faction that just annoyingly comes back to life
on the trail
over and over and over again? Oh, he died.
Huntsman of the Empire.
Well done, sir. Ah, that unit did die. Well, as I say, well, we can't train them back, but we could get the silver bullets. I don't think we really need them, though, to be honest. No, we won't bother. We'll save it. Keep the money. Well, no, because we're pressing in on the enemy. Well, we'll train them when we get to the edge of our territory. We won't bother for training them now. Let's repair those while we can. Should we upgrade that one, or do we want to make one of these? Oh, well, no, they're not going to go to where we want them to go to, are they? No, they are not. We need them to be a higher rank as they can possibly be, or a high level as they can possibly be, and they're not going to be. Do we want walls there? Income from all buildings is reduced. Public order due to presence or lack of corruption. Untainted +1 and Skaven corruption is reduced.
Mission accomplished.
If we're not building military buildings, all we've really got is we might as well go for roads because we're going to want them eventually. Oh, at the minute we're under a wonderful little useful event has occurred that's reducing the cost of buildings in our entire nation. But Wolf's Point is probably the safer point, but unfortunately that's been reduced to rubble as well by these damned marauding lizards. It just drives you up the wall, this raiding ability. You don't need to ever bother, do you? You just attack a nation, raid them, take all of their money, or attack a town, sorry, raid it, you'll get a ton of money, you move on to the next town, you can raid that, you get even more of their money, and you just keep on and keep on and keep on. And raiding is a hugely useful and powerful method. I am not going to take a peace treaty now. Oh, the undead come back for a little more. Are you not satiated? We'll turn Wolf's Point into the village first so that we can get the barracks there. And we'll save that one to try and get the blacksmith in Wolf's Hill. Getting a bit better in terms of money. On the next turn we'll need to train the troops that we want. The Skaven have hidden themselves back into rubble. I don't know where the last town is. Quetza. Kitza. Kitax is there. Chakwa. I don't know where Itza is either, but they'll both be down here somewhere, won't they? But once you're down there, we're not even that far from the end. The region's not really that big. Oh, and the mutineers did finally die. So if the vampire coast are going to come for us, it will be now. Now is their best chance to do so. So we must be ready. And by be ready, I mean we have... Unless we wanted an army of literal trash, we cannot get a second army. So by be ready, all we have to hope to do is try and put as much garrison in our ships, in our towns as we can. But the Dreadfleet come back. They've already spent themselves on our walls, and we shall do so again. Go on then, exiles. You are very far away from me, so... We don't need to worry about the fact that we're allying with the undead just yet. What are we doing with you now? Increasing your leadership aura. Or we can... I'll give you a missile resistance. Go on then. Oh, cool. Very useful. Right, we're going into... We don't want the Empire Archers. We can't actually train anything, can we? Oh, Empire Archers, Pikemen, or Wolfkin. 2 slots. Given that we're going deep into the heart of enemy territory... No, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it.
Marcus Wolfhard, covering ground.
Get us there.
Machines and sorcery.
Ah, well, there's the Skaven, so they're going to be a problem. So we're moving out just as they're probably going to set themselves to attack us. But there's Noctilus, and here he comes again. But we are fairly sizable. Where's my garrison details? Port Franz is has a good garrison. New Altdorf, in fact, has an awful one in comparison. They're attacking the wrong place. I don't think New Altdorf will hold them off, but Port Franz definitely will. If that's going to be where they choose to take. You'll note Hexwatl are not actually increasing in size at all. No, it's the Norska still holding everyone at bay, really. Just north of us. Ah, they didn't attack, but maybe they've landed. Settlement besieged, Port Franz. There we are. See, this is what I mean. Why would they come for just us? What is it about us that makes them want to attack us? Are we possibly the nearest nation to them? I'll possibly accept that. They come from the graveyard, don't they? So they could also go south. They could go to Ulthuan, which is up there. I'm sure there's plenty of raiding opportunities. Or they could do anywhere along here. But no, they come specifically for us. because we are the player. I just dislike things like that. It really grinds on you when you know that a thing is taking place purely for a sense of difficulty for the player. So the AI obviously focuses on you, the player, because really, that's the end of that sentence. Like, there's no real reason, there's no real need for them to come for us. But they do. Oh, and look at the amount of order we're now losing. Why are we losing 12 per turn? What has gone on here? We could stop taxing it, but we're still losing, and then we just lose a load of money. It's just not worth it. Our public order is just never going to be that good again. We need a tavern. Oh, that's why it hates us, of course, because we had a tavern, and it was destroyed. It was destroyed. Should make that one a village. Yeah, go on. Might as well. All I'm doing is moaning. It just drives me up the wall how easy it is to totally ruin someone's infrastructure by just simply walking past their army. And because the AI doesn't care about... It doesn't think like a human would think. So it will just constantly raid when it knows it can't beat you in militarily. And I appreciate that that is obviously a viable strategy in truth and in real life. And we do it to the AI all the time. It still doesn't stop it being a right pain in the neck. I just like to have a good old moan, really. Oh, we get an extra garrison if we build that. It doesn't really increase our income at all. Right, so Wolf's Point. What are we going to build in Wolf's Point? We're going to build our training field in Wolf's Point. And I think I will take a tap room and we'll upgrade the clothier as we continue to press.
Marcus Wolfhart,
Aha!
do your worst.
The caverns! Oh, and look at you training another set of just garbage. You are so garbage. I will dance on your grave when we take your town down. I will dance. And we will sing. And the banners of the Empire will wave high in the mountains of Lustria. But the cavern will be no more. I'm happy for the other Lizardmen to get that cavern, but I dislike having an enemy that has no neighbouring enemies and is just free to build an army, attack me, and then I don't hear from them for 20 turns, and then they build another army, and then they attack me again. It's like, sod off.
Wolfhart.
Die, as you were meant to do.
Let's
Build all of
get
that.
this done.
What have they got that we need to be worried about? Razordon hunting pack. Cold One Spear Riders. Oh, those are just cavalry. 2 Razordon hunting packs. Armoured, armour-piercing missiles. Aquatic. Oh, they've got arrows. That's interesting. There's some chameleon skinks. I assume they can just hide anywhere they like. Saurus Warriors. Saurus Scar Veteran. Skink Chief. They don't really have anyone of any note. No,
For the
you're going to
Empire.
die.
We'll handle this.
We'll take them down.
Kill to protect.
But we are about to have a rebellion here, and there's nothing we can do about it. But what the hey hey. Oh, there is one thing we could do about it, actually. If we don't build that I just built, and we actually do just train a lord and give him a small army and use him to run around as a deterrent. Armor, melee attack, weapon strength. Public order, leadership, ammunition, reload time. Oh, he's looking like to be my one. Siegfried Gladscheisser. Welcome to the nation.
I serve Sigmar. I will go.
You can train some forces, but you can't really get too many, I'm afraid. Oh, Empire Archers are only 99, so that's... We can get 4 Empire Archers. No, we don't want to do that. But that will see us lose money. That's all right.
Praise be to Sigmar.
We need something to counter the... There they are, the lizards. Oh, at least they're lizards. The chaos is going down. The grey band of horrible, unsightly, disgusting taint is peeling away from our towns. And the great battle, here it comes. Yes, I'll test my metal against you. So, we've got 2 carronades, undead cannons. These things I absolutely hate, but if you can take them down, they're just out of the game. So 3 bloated corpses to remove. There's depth guards. I've never fought against those. I think they're going to be a problem. Of course, killing the generals gives you a huge boost because the undead constantly die, don't they? Oh, he's undead as well. They become unstable when leadership is low. Yeah, and then crumbling. There it is. So they just all die if the leadership drops. So we're going to focus on him. We've got some mortars. We've got 2 outriders. We've got various range. We've got a lot of anti-large. But I don't think they've really got any large. Well, we'll see. We've saved it. We're going in. Port Franz will hold. The undead will come against this great fortress, and time again they will be beaten back. We will not break. The walls. The very walls fight by our side. Now, we have fought here before, and we won a smashing victory. And depending on how many units we're willing to sort of offer up to death, we will probably be able to win a smashing victory here again. There's some towers coming in over there. Where are the cannonades? What in goodness gracious is that? Rotting Prometheans. Alright, so they've got some crabs. There's some cannons. I really hate undead. If there's one thing I hate more than Skaven and lizards and beasts, it is undead. Every game I ever play, I just can't possibly imagine using a unit like that. Look at that. What a joke. Give me the absolute wonderful uniformity of my guardsmen any day. We shall beat back this taint. Cannons. Mortars, what's your range? Oh, pitiful. You're going to have to move later on. Right, we want the towers on our side. But for now, move the defensive troops down to the middle. With our leader. You, we can position as and when. We'll start with ranged units on the walls. Get as much out of the ranged units as we can, and then pull back to the square. I want you to fire over there. But in a way that you can all shoot. There we are. That's the bulk of their force, isn't it? There's a couple of units over there. You guys go and stand over there then. Crossbows, join them on the wall there. And crossbows on that wall there. Mortar, bring down the cannonade. Down they come. Oh, nice. I don't think you actually hit it though, but nevertheless. Rotting Prometheans are your target. Bring those big buggers down. Don't let anyone get too close though. Once they do get close, we're pulling away. Nice. Right, ranged forces, that'll do you. Pull back. Everybody is off the walls. Mortar, get yourself to the back. Right, now we prepare.
State troops ready.
Fill that gap. No. Put the halberdiers in a nice line like that. You three go over there, stop anything that might come that way. We don't actually know what's going to join us though, do we? That's the problem. We don't know what's going to come over the walls yet. lot of their forces have taken a bit of a beating. A bit of a beating. I think we will go with the initial plan, actually.
By God, Maras! Handgunner!
And then the handgunners support them.
Yes, sir! Quickly! Halberdiers!
3 units of halberdiers. Go down the middle.
At speed! For Heldenhammer!
Crossbows go with them.
Taking position!
Except for the one on the right.
Quick march!
Oh, no, wrong one.
Hey!
Oh dear, keep pressing that.
Crossbowmen!
Crossbowmen into position there. Swordmen.
At speed! Quick march!
Cover our flanks. You're gonna. Sorry, that's terrible English. You're going to stay there.
Cavalry! Ready!
Cavalry into position. We'll maneuver you as and when it is needed.
Formation march! By God, Maras!
Alright, let's speed her up. The depth guard are the first through. Oh dear, something's going on terribly there.
Halberdiers! The Empire endures!
But the depth guard are going down. And Noctilus has arrived.
Crossbows ready, General! Outriders! For the Emperor! To battle!
Outriders
Taking that
move to there. Mortar.
Frank, that
Depth guard, please.
The ground quakes!
Yes, nice one. Marguerite is going down. Well, she's just sort of running around at the moment. She's not doing herself any favours.
Ivorina, listen!
Halberdiers, move and assist.
Very well!
Well, she's come and gotten involved, but it's really not doing her any favours. She is definitely going to die. It's because you chose the undead, you stupid fool. The very day you abandoned your life is the day you will pay in blood. Right, the enemy's coming down the middle. Crossbowmen reform position. We outnumber them significantly. Oh, hang on. Mortars, change up. Hit those big buggers over there, capturing the gate. Is she dead yet? She is dead.
Crossbows ready, General!
The depth guard come. No. Undead elites. Very worst thing.
Now!
Oh, they changed at the last moment there. Count Noctilus is taking a bit of a beating.
On their command! Crossbowmen!
Bring down that zombie pirate gunner mob. Mortars, are you doing as needed? Yes, the big beasties are going down. Oh, they're losing a lot of health, but none of them have actually died yet. Is it some of our units routing? Yes.
Handgunners!
Handgunners, change focus. I've got you focusing totally the wrong way at the moment.
Ready to serve! Quick march!
Alright, warriors have rallied. Just stay where you are. You've taken enough of a pounding. Bring down Noctilus, men.
Spotters the target! Find your targets! Swordsman!
Oh, the pole arms are doing very well.
We are
Swordman, you're needed.
Go! Formation now!
Position yourselves ready for when those pole arms drop. Handgunners do the same.
General! Go!
Reform.
Gonna try! Shot! Crossbows ready, General! For Heldenhammer! Handgunners! Out and right!
Bring them down, bring them down, bring them down. Everybody's targeting the pole arms. They must die. I don't know what this lot over here are doing. They're not getting in. Oh, they've now started attacking the gate. Keep firing on the Prometheans. Ah, yes, the polearms have left themselves out on a limb.
Swordsman!
Swordman, you can pull back.
Withdraw! Master! Ready to fire! And gunners! Formation!
I do like just the units are so much more responsive. They do what you tell them to do in the later Total Wars. And it's so much better.
Riders! And gunners! My Galmarad!
Fire, everybody fire, 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 fire. They're in position. Although you turn and hit those.
Take aim! Sir! For the Emperor!
Those are dead.
Crossbows ready to
You turn and hit those as well. You go do the same. Hand cannons. I'm not really sure. I don't think you really needed to.
and gunners!
Zombie mobs going down. There's still the cannons over there, but overall, it's they've come at us again in just small and limited numbers, which gives us a massive advantage.
Hand gunners! By Ulrich Scrum! Crossbowmen!
Turn back and face. Hand gunners, brace yourselves for whatever is going to come through that gate over there.
At speed!
Are they actually breaking it down? Oh yeah, 75% damage. There we go. Count Noctilus will shortly die. So, those of you who are injured, you've fought well in the name of your country. Pull yourselves totally out of the way. You're not needed anymore.
The Empire endures!
Those of you who still have life in you, in anticipation of what might break through, let's create a nice
Soldiers of the Empire!
break over there. Yep, go like that. You guys... No, tell you what, actually, tell you what. Stand like that.
Yes, sir! Yes,
You three, come behind. We'll move you into position when the enemy gets near.
Outriders!
The Outriders, are you out of... Oh, yes, you are. Right, you. Hit those buggers. Mortar, pull yourselves out of the way.
Take the ground!
Bring our Lord into safety.
Empire endures!
Oh, they're crumbling. They'll not long survive the charge of the Outriders.
Take the ground!
Well done. We let our swordmen get back in time. Did we lose any? No, not really.
At speed! Outriders!
And there they go again. Oh, it's almost too easy sometimes. Right, here they come. The actual threat.
We serve France!
Oh, they're all dead.
At speed!
Come and run over there, actually.
Lingering!
Archers,
Awaiting!
is everybody ready? You all have been tested, but now you shall really face our foe. Something called an animated Hulk is coming towards us. I want every shot that can be fired to face down on these beasts. No man is to let these fools out of their sight. Even the mortars are firing off. Nice. Don't let them hit our lines. Handgunners. Reload already. Reload. Oh dear. No, you suicidal maniacs.
Go! Ready! Sigmar call!
New target.
Crossbows ready
Stop
to
that
go!
bloated corpse. At once. General. If we cannot stop it with fire, we'll stop it with blood. There it goes.
Yes, sir, quickly!
Is there anyone else?
Our steeds are restless!
Bloated corpses out there, but they're crumbling. Do they just slowly die of their own accord then? Is that all that happens? You guys go and try and get on that wall. How's he going to climb up? On the... Oh, it died. Oh yeah, they're both going to die before I get to them, aren't they? And the victory is ours. The bastion of Port Franz stays. And the undead break. 124 of our men, though, fell to the depth guard, and Noctilus took 59. And we get nice 2,000 gold coins from them. And you are right to flee. Fortunately, building walls at that settlement helps just no end. I'm not sure we would win that fight if we were out on the field. We would definitely win the way we were there. But that is going to be where I'm actually going to end this episode. It's already a bit longer than I wanted. But I really enjoyed it. And I hope you're enjoying along as well as I am, despite the mistakes that I make. And next time we shall fight these... The Great... Defenders of the Great Plan. Is it? Look, I've called it YouTube. How... How imaginative. But until we speak again, dear friends, thank you very much for watching. And until then, Navarne den Perimad Melonin. And farewell.